This is the updated multi-language version of the tutorial, Basics of FreeCAD Assembly for Workbench. Please select your preferred language and subtitle. This tutorial was created by FreeCAD 0.21, but the operation of Assembly 4 is basically the same in the latest version. After posted Part 1 and Part 2, I got some comments asking me why I still update Assembly 4 tutorial while there is a default Assembly Workbench in version 1.0. I have another video to compare Assembly Workbench in version 1.0 and Assembly 4 Workbench. Please click the link to watch if you want to know the details. This video is for Part 3, Simple Assembling. The first example is to show the basic workflow. And then I will show more variations and the animation later. First, go to Part Design and create a new file. Then create a new body plate. Create a new sketch on XY plane. Draw a square, 100 mm by 100 mm. Draw two holes with 10 mm diameter. (40 mm from the origin). Draw one more circle at the origin. Also 10 mm diameter. And then extrude by 10 mm. Select the item and press the spacebar to hide the item. Create another body for a ring. Create a new sketch on XY plane. Draw two circles. (30 mm and 10 mm diameter). Extrude by 10 mm. Switch to Assembly 4. Select the file EX1. Click this icon to create an assembly file. There are two folders. One is Part, and the other one is Assembly. You can see the body before are now in the Part folder. And the Assembly folder with LCS origin. We will assemble the parts in this Assembly folder. In Assembly 4, we can now create LCS, Local Coordinate System. Assembly 4 use Local Coordinate System to attach parts to each other. There is no LCS at the parts 1 just created. So now I need to create new LCS. Select the body first. Then select LCS icon. There are different options like Create New LCS System, New Plane, New Axis, New Point. We select the new coordinate system this time. And use the default LCS name, which is LCS1 because it is the first LCS in this file. Then select the top inner circle and click concentric. Blue is Z, green is Y and red is X-axis. This is the LCS at the center of the circle, and it can be attached to other LCS for assembling. Click OK. Select the ring and press spacebar to hide it. Select the plate and press spacebar to show it. We'll create 4 LCS at this plate. First, select the body and then the New LCS icon. This time I didn't use the default LCS name. I change it to P1 for the first hole. Select the first circle. Make sure this shows Selecting Mode in the attachment panel. Select the circle and then concentric. Again, blue is Z, green is Y and red is X. Click OK. Select the body again and then New LCS icon. Name it as P2. Select the second circle and click concentric. Click OK. Repeat it for the third hole and name it as P3. One more LCS at the corner. Call it A1. Select the vertical line at the corner. And then use Z tangent to edge. And Z axis is along the edge. Blue for Z, red for X and green for Y. Z axis is tangent to the edge. Click OK. Now the plate and the ring have LCS, and we can begin the assembling. Hide the plate again. Select it and press the spacebar. This is the parent assembly, and all the parts will be inserted here. Click this button to insert parts. You will see Unnamed in the window. It is because we haven't saved the file, and the link is not updated. Cancel it for now. Save the file and close all. Then open the file. Insert the parts again. Now you can see the file name EX1. Save the file and reopen the file will update the link. Select the plate and click Insert. Select Parent Assembly, and it is the only option at this moment. And only LCS origin is available. And it is the first LCS to start for this example. I want to attach the center of the plate to the origin. So, select the LCS P2 and click OK. Now the axis of LCS P2 will match the axis of LCS origin. X to X, Y to Y and Z to Z. I want to attach another plate to the first plate. So, click Insert button. The plate can be used repeatedly, and you don't need to create another new plate. To attach the second plate to the first plate, I can use the center hole again. To show different ways of assembling, I use the LCS at the corner. So, select A1 from the first plate to match the A1 at the second plate. The plate is attached but they are overlapped. The plate is 10 mm thick. Move the plate along Z-axis by 10 mm and the assembly will be good. I want to use screws to fix these two plates. At the hole, the vertical axis is Z-axis. As we have already installed the fasteners workbench, we can insert the screw in assembly workbench directly. Select the vertical axis. Then click the Insert Screw button. There are options for inserting screws, nuts, or washers. Choose Insert Screw. Screw is inserted but the size may not be correct. The screw is M6, and I need to adjust it to M10. When I create the LCS, I select the top circle, and the position of the screw is correct. If I select the bottom circle for the LCS, the screw will go to the bottom. The screw is only 12 mm and is not long enough. So, change the length of the screw to 20 mm. Next step is to insert the second screw. Select the vertical axis and click the Insert Screw icon. Same as before, change the size and the length. Alternatively, we can insert 2 screws. Then change the size and the length of 2 screws at the same time. Finally, attach the ring to the assembly. Use the LCS at the center of the plate. It is the plate 001. And then the LCS P2. For the ring, it is LCS 1. As 2 LCS are at the same level, they are overlapped. Adjust the distance along the vertical axis, which is the Z-axis. Change it to 10 mm and it is good. Use a screw to fix the ring. Select the vertical axis and insert screw. Change the screw size to M10. And the length to 30 mm. This assembly is finished. If you find this video interesting, please subscribe and give it a like. Thank you for watching.